there, welcome to chair yoga. So if you're having some mobility problems, this is probably a great practice for you. We're going to start with a chair hopefully that does not have any arms on it so that you can move from side to side if you need to. We're going to sit up nice and tall on your chair, and if you can, you're going to plant your feet on the ground with your toes facing directly forward. Please make sure that you have a mat underneath your chair so that your chair cannot slide out from underneath you, and make sure that it's a proper mat, like a yoga mat. Some of those exercise mats can be slippery. So we need something that is not going to move your chair at all. So just be careful about that. And then also put your chair at the back of your mat so that you have a lot of mat room, because we may be standing up later, okay? And I'll just turn mine to the side when we get to that point. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. And I want you to bring your palms and just bring them upward towards the sky, facing the sky, ready to receive. Go ahead and close your eyes. And then as you're sitting up nice and tall, I want you to make your neck nice and long and then slightly tuck your chin. So very nice long spine. Relax your shoulders down. We're going to just start by activating our breath, bringing awareness to that breath. It's our Ujjayi breath. If you've taken an earlier video, you learned how to do that. But just for now, we're going to inhale through our nose with our teeth slightly parted. And it's almost as if we're fogging a mirror. So slightly restricting the back of your throat. So let's just do some nice deep breaths, Ujjayi breaths, in and out, slightly restricting that throat. Sitting up nice and tall. Make sure that you're keeping your shoulders relaxed with the inhales and exhales. Now we're going to activate some 4, 7, 8 breaths. So you're going to inhale to 4, hold for 7, exhale to 8. I'll guide you in that. Close your eyes again. Inhale to 4, hold for 7, exhale 8. Inhale 4, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale. Come back to regular breathing. Bring your hands to heart center. Set your intention for today, or you can say a prayer or send out an intention to somebody who needs your help or God's help, however you want to do it today. And then bring your hands back down and turn your palms over so that they're facing down. This way we're going to root into the ground. So root your feet into that ground, still sitting up nice and tall. And if this is bothering your back, you can go ahead and sit back in your chair as long as you can still get those feet on the ground. So if you have to slide back to do that, go there. Rooting down. Let's just inhale, drop our head back. Exhale, chin to chest. Again, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. And one more time. And your right ear is going to go to your right shoulder, inhaling half the circle, exhaling the second half of the circle, bringing it around. Feel those sticky spots in your neck. Just slowly take it around 2 more times. Try to keep those shoulders down, inhaling half. And exhaling the other half. Reverse it. And last time around. And then go ahead and bring your head back up to neutral. Very nice. Let's shrug our shoulders, inhaling. Exhale, let your shoulders drop down. Inhaling up. Scrunch them up by your ears. Exhale, bring them down. Drop them down. And then look up, pull your shoulders back. Try to kiss your shoulder blades together. Sit up nice and tall and just look up, opening your heart. Come back to neutral. And we're going to do some seated cat and cows. So our hands are planted on our thighs, our feet are rooted. We're going to inhale, pull your chest forward, pull your shoulder blades together. Look up and you're leaning forward. Exhale, you're going to pull your shoulders forward, press your spine towards the back of your chair and pull your chin into your chest. Again. Let's do it 3 more times. Last time. Nice. Come back to center. Inhale your arms out and up. Hands to heart center. Inhale out and up. Another time. All right. And now we're going to work those arms a little bit. And we're going to kind of work our way down and back up our bodies. So let's go ahead and bring our arms out to the sides. As we inhale, we're going to squeeze our arms down into our ribs. You're going to continue to inhale up and all the way to the top. And then on the exhale, exhaling down, and then palms float down, float up, float down, float up. Inhaling down. Continue to inhale if you can. Exhale, down, up, down, up. One more. Nice. Go ahead and bring your arms down by your sides. Just relax them on your thighs. And then just roll your shoulders around each time. Just kind of neutralize them. And switch directions. Very nice. Inhale, arms back up again. This time we're going to take our right hand behind us, and you can hold on to the back of your chair or the side of your chair, and then you're going to bring your left arm down to the outside of your right leg, Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, look over that right shoulder, and then see if you can pull your left shoulder back. So you're getting a really nice spinal twist. On each inhale, you're going to lengthen, and then on the exhales, just see if you can deepen your twist a little bit. Try not to let your legs turn to the sides. Try to keep that body facing forward. You're just twisting your upper body. One more breath. And then take your head, turn it over your left shoulder, and then take that right bicep up by the ear, so you're getting a really nice right body side stretch. Come back to center, and then see if you can take your right hand, grasp the side of your chair or your thigh, left hand comes up, and then we're going to take a nice side stretch over to the right, fanning open those left side ribs. See if you can look up at your palm. Nice. Bring that left hand down beside you, and then we're going to inhale both arms up, and we're going to take it to the other side. So you're going to the left this time. Inhale tall. Exhale twisting. Relax your shoulders down. One more breath. And then turn that chin to look over your right shoulder. And then the left bicep comes up. Bicep by the ear. And then if you can, look up. Oops, did wrong one. No, I didn't. Okay, and then come back to center. Excuse my cussing. And then bring it over. Very nice. It's always good to put a smile on your face. And then come back down. Okay, and so now we are going to start working on our core and our legs. So we're just going to start off by stretching our legs one at a time. If you need to scoot back in the seat, go ahead and do that. And that gives you some support. You can also hold on to the sides of your chair if you'd like. And let's just extend the left leg out and make it nice and straight. Sit up nice and tall, and I want you to pull your belly into your spine. So you're engaging your core at the same time. Flex that foot deeply. We're going to really stretch out that calf, but we're also working that quad at the same time. Very intense. Make sure that you're doing your Ujjayi breath, your victorious or ocean breath. Good job. Then go ahead and place that down, and then bring the right leg up. Flex that foot strongly. Pull your belly into your spine. Flex it even more. Got to get all parts of your leg and your ankle and your foot all at the same time. Stay with it. You're stronger than you know. One more breath. And then on your exhale, go ahead and bring it down. Then we're going to try to do a seated forward fold Uttanasana. So it's a variation of Uttanasana forward fold. See if you can scoot forward on your chair. Now, if you can, straighten your legs as much as you can. If you have to keep them bent, that's fine too. We're going to just try to keep our legs straight. Now, you can hold on your chair if that makes you feel more comfortable. And we're just going to fold forward. If you feel your chair tipping, you need to sit back on your chair more. So please do not, if you feel like you're in peril here, please make sure that you scoot back on your chair. So you can either hold on to that chair and just go forward as much as you can. You can also keep those legs bent and just fold forward, putting your hands wherever you can. You can even just keep a straight spine and fold forward like that. Otherwise, if you can, you're going to just flex your feet. You can inhale your arms up, and then we're going to forward fold, maybe walk down our leg. So this is only going as far as you can go. Please do what's right for your body. You're not doing what's right for my body. It's for you. Stay with it just for a moment. One more breath. And then as you're exhaling, just come on up. Walking your hands back up your legs. You can straighten those legs, or you can bend them again. And let's go ahead and just stretch both of them out at the same time. Bring them down. Stretch them out. And down. One more time. And down. And now we're just going to try to work our quads and our buttocks just a little bit. So we're going to do Utkatasana. I can't talk. Utkatasana chair pose. We're in a chair pose, but we're actually going to put a little pressure into our knees, and we're going to work our buttocks a little bit. So if you can shift forward just a little bit, you can come to the edge of your chair as long as it doesn't tilt, and then try to stand up. So leaning forward, trying to stand up. And then sit back down. So you're going to feel this in your glutes, you're going to feel this in your knees and your thighs. Make sure that your belly's pulling into your spine. Now, if you can inhale your arms up, shoulders come down, and then go ahead and come off your chair, just a little Utkatasana for a moment. If you're still in your chair, that's okay. Come back, but you're holding your arms up, and then energetically root into those feet and push yourself as if you're going to stand up. You'll feel that too. Very nice. Center. All right, so we're going to actually do warrior one on each side. So we're going to start on the right side. So you're going to take your right leg and you're going to turn it to the side of your chair. So this is good that we don't have arms on our chair. Do the best you can if you do have arms. I'm facing my foot directly towards the side wall, and I'm going to root that foot down towards the side wall. So basically, you're going to be parallel to the front of your mat. So your left leg is going to come back. If you can, just do the best you can. You're going to turn your toes at a 90 or a 45, whatever your foot can do, and then just try to straighten your leg the best that you can. So this is our seated warrior one. You also want to look down and see if you can get your heels to align with each other. So this is what we call a closed hip position. You want your heels to align with each other. And then you're going to turn your torso towards the front, or not the front, but the side wall. And you're going to just jimmy your little hips forward, back and forth, until we are facing our front leg. And then inhale your arms up if you'd like, or you can keep your hands on your hips. Very nice. Come back to center. And then we're going to just gently bring our left foot back. Turn, bring your right foot back. And we're going to take it to the other side. So we're going to take the left foot, face those toes towards the side wall. And take the right leg back behind you. Just straighten it the best you can. And then we're going to look down, see if our heels are aligned. It's pretty good. And if you're here and your legs bent, that's okay too. Just straighten it the best you can. And then we're going to jimmy or jiggle. We'll jiggle those hips. I'm not perfect, you know. Jiggle those hips forward so that we have our torso facing over our leg. There's our nice seated warrior one. On this side, inhale, arms up. One more breath. And then bring your hands to your heart center. And then gently release out of it, bringing that right leg back, and that left leg. All right, nice, did great. So here's where we're going to go ahead and go into our warrior twos. And then we're going to do some standing poses if you're up for that. So warrior two, we're again going to take our foot towards so our right foot is going to go towards that side wall. And then warrior two, we're going to actually keep our torso facing more forward. Again, you're going to bring your foot at either a 90 or a 45 if you can. Going to jiggle those hips so that we're facing forward. And then I want you to walk your right foot one time towards the front of the mat and then look down. You want your heel to actually be intersecting the arch of your back foot with this one. And I'm still putting all my weight, almost all my weight in this chair, but I can go ahead and feel my legs engaging too. All right. So arms come out to the sides, arms are parallel to the mat. Your arms are even. Take a look to your left and your right, just to make sure that you have parallel arms, not wavering airplane arms. And then look over those right fingers. The middle right finger's your drishti. That'll be your gaze. So a nice soft gaze over that middle finger. One more breath. And before we get out of this is an open hip position. So you're going to want to energetically pull your thighs in towards each other. So it's almost like you're bunching your mat up and trying to pick your chair up with your inner thighs. So this is where you're going to engage inward. And we're going to go ahead and relax out of that. Come back to center. And then we're going to take that left leg out. Same thing, facing the wall. The other leg comes out at a 45. And then we want to walk our heel so that it's intersecting the arch of our other foot. Just do the best you can, guys. I don't expect you to be perfect. I can't see you anyway because I'm filming this. So inhale your arms up. Arms are nice and parallel. Relax those shoulders down. Drishti is over that middle finger. I'm holding my little remote here, so you'll see that my thumb is tucked. That's normally not what you would do. And then again, engage those thighs as if you're pulling that mat in. Look at those beautiful warrior twos that I can't see. That's the good thing about watching a video, is you can pretty much do anything you want, but try to stick with it and be true to yourself. And then relax out of it. Do some standing poses. I went ahead and turned my chair to the side, but I have a big enough mat that it's almost like having a double mat. So just make sure that your chair is facing to the back of your mat and it's facing the long edge of your mat so that you have room to do your moves. So we're just going to do an Utkatasana. For some reason I can't say that today. Inhaling your arms up, and you can use your hands for support if you want to. But we're just going to shift forward and we're going to push off the chair. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Look up if you can, and then bring yourself to standing. Arms are by your side. Samastitihi. So this is your mountain pose. Hands are facing forward. And then let's go ahead and just turn around towards our chair. And let's get nice and close. So your feet are going to be facing right towards that chair. And you can have your feet at about hip width apart if you would like. We're going to just go ahead, bend your knees as much as you need to. Bring your hands down onto your chair. Keep your spine nice and long. We're going to take the right foot and we're going to step it all the way back to the back of your mat, or to the front of your mat, I should say. Your toes are both facing forward. This is a closed hip position, so both of your toes are facing forward. And then I want you to sink down into that left leg. We're opening up that right hip, and then keep that spine nice and long, slightly tucking your chin. Nice. And then go ahead and straighten back out of that left leg and then gently step that right foot back, and we're going to take it to the other side. So step that left foot back. This is our high crescent. And come on down into that right knee, however far it feels comfortable to you. Oh, you feel a really nice stretch in that left front hip and that hip flexor. But you're also feeling that lovely work that you're getting in your right buttocks and quads and hammies. And then come back. Nice. Now we're going to do a downward facing dog using our chair. So I'd like you to just step back just a few feet. I'm only about 3 feet from my chair. And I'm going to stretch my arms out to the back of my chair. I'm going to inhale, and then as I exhale, I'm going to start bringing my chin down towards the floor, and I'm getting a nice straight back. And as you can see, I'm trying to keep my legs as straight as possible. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine if that feels more comfortable. But we're doing a standing down dog using our chair. Pull your belly into your spine. Nice long spine, nice long arms. All right. And then start to bring yourself back up and then walk your feet back in towards your mat or your chair. All right. And then go ahead and bring yourself back up to standing. Assist yourself as much as you need to. All right, so I went ahead and I turned my chair back towards the front, so I'm facing forward. We're turning our buttocks towards our chair. Let's stay standing. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to try to work our calves. We're going to kind of stretch those out and we're going to work them. So inhale your arms up. And then I want you to just come as high as you can up onto your tiptoes of the balls of your feet. If you're a ballerina, you can do your tiptoes, I guess. And then bring your heels back down. And then energetically lift your toes. And then shift forward, coming high to the balls of your feet. Nice. And then come back down, shift back energetically. Or if you can, lift those toes. Counter stretching those calves. Come back up, exhale down, lift those toes, and then bring your hands down by your side with your hands forward, Samastitihi. And then let's go ahead and just gently bring ourselves back into our chairs. Please just be careful that you know where it is before you sit down. Very nice. We're going to do a little hip stretches here now. So if you can, you're going to take your left foot and you're going to bring it up above your knee on your thigh. If this is too much for you, you can just bring your leg over, cross it over, and then you can just gently guide that knee open. If you can try to do it as much as you can. You can also use a strap if you want to put a strap on it just to get it up where we need to be. If you can't get it this far, that's okay. But this is a beautiful hip stretch. So I've got my left leg up over my right, and I'm just going to sit up nice and tall, and I'm going to just energetically guide that knee down towards the ground. I'm just trying to get it as parallel to the ground as I can. I do not have the most flexible hips. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've never been able to stack my hips, but it still feels really good to stretch those hips out. So remember to breathe. And I'm also going to keep my foot flexed so that I'm not going to twist my knee. Always keep the feet engaged when you're doing any type of vinyasa or even a chair yoga, just because we want to make sure that we're not going to counter tear any other joints. That was my new term, counter tear. Oh, lovely. And then go ahead and bring that knee back up and then release it if you can. Bring it down to the ground and then just roll that ankle. And then we're going to take it to the other side. And remember, wherever you can go is great. But my ankle is up above my knee on my thigh. And then we're going to gently guide it down. Continue to breathe. You can close your eyes at any time. Feels so good. Another thing you'll notice when you're stretching your hips out is a lot of emotions will come up. If you have tight hips, you could get a little emotional. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl, having tight hips and releasing them brings up certain things. One more breath. And then just gently guide that knee back up and release that leg. And then shake out that side, however you want. Move organically if you want. And then let's wipe the slate clean. Inhaling up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then come back up. Hands to heart center. Very nice, guys. And then we're just going to close it out by closing our eyes. So go ahead and open up your palms as if you were in Shavasana. And then just separate your feet a little bit. Just relax your legs. And you can sit all the way back in your chair if it helps you relax. So we want to relax back into that chair. Close your eyes. And then let your chin just slightly tip forward. Lengthen back your neck. Just let it hang. And let's take a nice deep breath in. Open your mouth. And then just let all that energy out. Inhale again. Open your mouth. Sighing it out one more time. On this last one, I want you to relax. Just sink down into that chair. Eyes closed. As you're coming back to your regular breath, just kind of scan your body. See where you can let go of tension in your jaw or your shoulders, your feet. Relaxing your whole body down, letting it sink. Just start to deepen your breath. On your exhale, you're just going to start to gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then maybe roll your wrists and your ankles around in the opposite direction. You can point and flex. And then stretch your arms overhead, stretch your legs out. And then come back down to center. And then just cross at your ankles as if we're an easy cross legs, Sukhasana. Bring your hands to your heart center. And then go ahead and thank yourself for doing this today. This could be part of your regular practice if you would like to, strengthen your joints and your muscles and lengthen out those muscles. Thank you for watching today. Infinite blessings to all of you. Namaste.